Hey everyone, it's floor plan reading time. Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I have gotten 2 more floor plans that we're going to read on the show today, and if you're interested in getting your own floor plan read, I do this promotion every fall. You can go back and watch some of the previous ones, but if you go on over to my website at gatesinteriordesign.com, there is a pop-up that pops up and you can enter in your name and email address and you'll get a book that explains how to draw up your floor plan and where to send it to get your plan read on YouTube right here. How fun is that? All right, so today we've got 2 plans that we're going to read. Looks like the first one came in from Dana. And let's see, what we're always going to do is we always want to start with those top 5 disruptors. And this one was a little bit confusing because the front door is actually off to the side of the house. So I would say I would have some questions just at the front door, just with not being seen. And off to the side there, we have to always look at those top 5 disruptors, and the front door is really important. This is not only our mouth of chi, but it's how all energy enters into the home. So is it difficult to find the front door? Is it towards the front of the street, which is where all the chi comes from, or is it on the side of the house? Looks like maybe it might be towards the front, but just the way that it is, I would ask about experiencing any headaches or issues with your head. Let's see. Bathrooms, again, we're looking at those top 5 disruptors. I would have some questions about just instability. I would also have a question about finances, how finances are working. It's interesting on your plan. We tend to do things subconsciously, and in your plan, you have something drawn in every single area of the home except for wealth. So what's going on there? Are you having some issues with finances, or finances coming and going? Maybe there is none. Maybe there's some that's hidden. So I would definitely have a question about those finances. Or maybe your resources feel scattered, are they limited? Are they not showing up? Maybe money is hidden or hard to hang on to. I would ask about clarity, any kind of vision problems, or not being able to find good judgment, or being able to come to a decision easily. The garage is in the back of the house, and it looks like you've drawn it really small, and you've got it in the backyard. So, that's the area when we look to the I Ching of things that we can see, so that we have vision, we have clarity, we have good judgment. It's also about decorum. So, with it being just kind of insignificant in your life, that could also affect reputation. And I would also ask, it looks like the doors, you've indicated where the doors are, but you have not drawn the doors in. So that would also be, one of those subconscious things where I would be asking questions about, are people not speaking up? Is there issues that are going on with things not being said, or things being secretive? So overall, I would say that you've got some instability. There's probably some things going on with money. Definitely some things going on with lack of clarity, or not having good judgment around things, and not talking about it. So Dana, I hope that helps. If you've got any questions or anything, you can put your comments below. The big thing is to be able to answer those questions. There's no hard and fast rules on what you can do to fix those things, because they're all pretty ethereal, right? These are all things that you've subconsciously done by drawing on your floor plan. So these are questions that you need to, what I would suggest is write down, maybe put these together in a journal and ask, are you struggling with finances? Are you struggling with clarity? And are you not speaking up about it? Because these are things that are showing up in your floor plan, and this is how the energy is showing up, but these are not hard, tangible things that we can say, this is A and this is B, and you fix it with C. So I think it's more of a deep-seated, deep-rooted issue that you need to look at and write down to gain the clarity of it. and have an understanding of how to make good judgments about that. All right. Second floor plan is brought in by Michelle. Looks like nice little quaint floor plan here. Again, I would start with the front door. What's going on at the front door? It looks like we come into a nice little house. We do have the front door is walking into the living room, which is great, but I would ask about friendships, and if friendships are, maybe people don't always come around, maybe friends come and then they don't come back. That can be indicative of just how the front door is opening into the space, and it's just a little bit awkward. Again, the front door is really important. This is the mouth of chi, of how everything is. Basically, it's like pixie dust. That chi comes in and sprinkles pixie dust on all areas of our life. So the front door is a little bit awkward. It opens up and it throws you into the living room, but then if you were to want to go into the kitchen, you got to walk around the door. So it's kind of like you're getting tripped up. That could cause clarity of thinking, and just overall feeling tripped up, maybe some fuzzy thinking, feeling tripped up in your thoughts, or not able to come by or get to issues easily. And you've got a closet in the area of clarity, so that means that thoughts could be hidden or they don't come easily. So you could be struggling to really, solidify the overall plan, whether it's at work or maybe you're trying to come up with just a simple decision of what to eat tonight. It could be that, even the smallest of details can cause issues. One thing that I'm hearing is that you've got a bedroom at the front of the house that says husband's room, and I'm hearing insomnia. So I would have questions about how he sleeps at night, if he's got any kind of anxiety or sleeping issues. I'm getting that might be something that he is experiencing, or having trouble sleeping at night. Something that might help him is definitely some crystals that you can put in the room that would help calm him. Depending on what his elemental makeup is, that could help. I would also suggest green sheets. Green is a grounding color, and it represents the element of wood. So that could be beneficial to him and helping ground that energy. But just some grounding crystals like moss agate or tree agate would be great, because that's more grounding energy. And then I would just ask about, you've got, again, I have done a couple of plans like this now where the bathrooms are back to back, and that's going to, affect relationships, and it's going to affect overall clarity and judgment. So, overall, I would say that the energy is pretty good on your house, but there may be some issues that are coming up. There may be one issue that's coming up again and again and again, and you can't quite put your finger on what that is. And just having lack of clarity about how to come to a solution, or feeling tripped up, like you can't quite get there, and you may not have the friends to help you or support you. And if your husband is not sleeping well, he may well be cranky, which could be putting a strain on your partnership. So a couple of cards that are stacked against you. Definitely suggest some new sheets for the husband. I would maybe put a mirror on the outside of the master bedroom closet, just to draw some of that clarity out, help clear up your thinking. And the front door, there's not really a lot that you can do there, the way that it opens up, but maybe hang a crystal chandelier up above your head there to gather some of that chi and help you gain some clarity. Make sense? All right, everyone, if you would like your floor plan read, have a little mini floor plan reading, again, you just have to go on over to my website. There's an opt-in that pops up where you can put in your name and your email address, and it gives you an instruction manual of how to drop your floor plan and where to send it. So we have to have that floor plan in order for me to do this. So you can do that over there if you're interested in this. And if your plan was read today, you can just leave your questions or comments below. If you like the channel, be sure to subscribe. And if you'd like more information, you can also, on Feng Shui, check out my podcast at Home Energy Design. All right, everyone, trust the vibe, because the energy never lies.